All right, welcome to the 2026 CrossFit Open Friday Night Lights at CrossFit Trussville. I've got my trusty assistant. Actually, I don't know why I say assistant. He's the host. Yeah, I'm the assistant.
I would take it.
Yeah, so I'm the assistant tonight. We have 26.1, which is a lot of arms, right?
Yeah, a lot of arms, specifically forearms. So just be ready for it.
Yeah, so the workout tonight, I know everybody watching probably knows, but I'm not going to go through each rep count, but it is 20 wall ball, then 18 step-ups, or jump overs, or step-overs if you're scaled, then 30, then 18, then 40, then 18, then 18 weighted step-overs for all divisions, and then 66 wall ball, and then back through that.
The explanation behind this, I watched the behind the scenes Astro, as he said, I wanted it to be a challenging number that nobody has done before. To where people could try and go unbroken, but it would be hard to go unbroken.
I haven't heard of that. That's kind of crazy. What's wrong with 67?
I know. That's too popular today. You can't do that.
That's crazy.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, the kids would be loving it. That's weird. I haven't seen that. That's a weird number. When they did 66, I was like, oh, it probably adds up to 250 even or 300 even or something, and it doesn't at all.
No.
And it doesn't. Yeah. So I don't know why they did that, but it is high volume. 66 to me isn't a number that I think myself or any athletes here are like overly impressed with. Like that's not unknown territory. And especially with the 12-minute cap, right? And we didn't go over that. But last night when I saw the work, I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, this is Rhabdo City. Because I thought it was going to be like a 20-minute cap.
I was about to say, I was waiting for that 20-minute window.
And it's not. It's 12 minutes, which means everybody's going to get capped. Two of the four fittest athletes that CrossFit could find got capped.
Mm-hmm.
So it really is just an AMRAP.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
People are laying out. They're tired, but they're not dead.
Absolutely.
So here in a minute, we've got our first heat at 410, and in that heat we have Michelle Free, and lane 1 is going to be, the camera's always backwards, so it's always weird for me, but lane 1 is on this side and lane 13 is on this side. So when we read them out, it's just starting from the left is lane 1. We got Michelle Free, then Chris Jones next to her, Sarah Beth Jones, which is his daughter, Kayla Cleveland, Kathleen Latham, Amanda Pennington, Casey McFarling, Zoe Walker, Candace Rape, my wife, John Hopkins, Christy Wyndham, Kylie Collins, and Maggie Cochran. And Maggie was very excited to be in lane 13.
Oh, absolutely. The one furthest away from the entrance of the building and the camera.
Right. She goes, where am I going? And I said, you are lane 13. She goes, where's that? I said, it's way down there. She goes, oh, thank goodness. So she's pumped. And let me text here. You go ahead. I got to text Sophia back. She's asking if she can go ahead and start.
Yeah. So the fun part about this workout to me is that this is a workout to where you are definitely going to hit muscle fatigue, but never hit a failure point. And it's kind of a workout to where you can always, I want to say always keep going because you know, I'm a CrossFit nerd. I watch a lot of CrossFit videos. So today I watched the, I think it was the Mayhem stuff for it. And they were like, you're never going to fail a wall ball. You can always do a couple of wall ball. And so just kind of having that mentality moving into it, it helps me a lot because, you know, it's like if you break up and your plan goes completely downhill, it's like, okay, I can do, 5 or 8 or whatever the number is. And just stay moving. And same thing with the box jump overs and the box step ups.
Yeah.
You can just stay moving the whole time.
And your legs aren't going to really recover. It's more of a mental thing. You know, like you said, you won't really fail a wall ball. It just burns, and mentally it's tough. But the good thing is that 12-minute cap. Mentally, you can sign up for that. If it was 20 minutes, you kind of feel like you're lost in the dark woods. And just like, where am I? Purgatory. So heat 1 just began. We're starting a little early. We always like to stay punctual anytime we do a fundraiser, an event, or FNL. And if we can get ahead, we'll get ahead. So this is the 410 heat starting at 4:05. Everybody's going to go unbroken on 20?
For the most part, I was talking to G2 earlier, and he said he may go 11-9, and I'm like, honestly, this is kind of one of those workouts to where if you do break it up early, I feel like you can kind of push it at the end, especially if you're a little fresher, just because with wall ball, mentally, you can always just keep pushing on wall ball, especially like for me. I know that if I have 30 seconds, I can probably get 18 wall balls in, close to it anyways.
Right.
So you're like, okay, let's just count it down and just roll through it.
And we got James Buxton. Goodness gracious. I was reading your username at the same time. I almost said James Buxy. But in the comments, and Corey in the comments, hate that he couldn't make it today. I think they're in Missouri.
Yeah, they're in Missouri.
Which praying for you guys. We love y'all. And cameraman knows exactly where to go. Yeah, that's Tim Graham on the camera. Yeah. So we got Casey on screen. Everybody looks like they should. Nobody's going hot out the gate. Everybody's kind of sticking to their plan. This is one of those workouts where it's not really the best idea to be the first one to any specific set. You kind of just want to stick where your legs are comfortable.
That's the old competitor mindset. It's the first one to finish 20 wins the workout.
Yeah.
Right? First one that finished 20 in the 18, you win. Go for it. Let's see who can do it the fastest. And
in the comments with you guys, we're going to be giving away prizes tonight, just like last year. We're going to do this every week, all 3 weeks. So stay in the comments. We're giving away prizes here in person too. So if you can make it, come make it as well. But yeah, you'll have to participate in the comments. We'll ask some questions and then give away some prizes, and you can pick them up in person. Yeah. So I think we have over $2,500 of prizes, thanks to our awesome sponsors. Which I'll read those sponsors as we are looking at this. So we got Michelle Free in lane 1, and she looks super fresh.
Mm-hmm.
That looks, and how she's staying low. I saw some athletes stand tall. Maybe Chris Jones standing a little tall. If your hips are tight, your legs are tired, you start to get taller to kind of let them stretch out and recover. And that's why I say Michelle looks fresh. That's a faster turnover rate. So if she, Nelly,
gosh.
That's terrible.
The only thing that I would change about Michelle's is I would stop her from spinning in a circle.
Really?
Yes.
I think she's doing that. I would imagine she's doing that for the step down though.
You get very dizzy doing that. So I always try.
You just unwind it if you go left.
Hey, I don't know if you've ever done that before to where you throw like 10 one way and then 10 the other way.
Then you're dizzy both ways.
Exactly. Because I was explaining to Mercy last night, because she had never done a box jump. She had always done step-ups, and so she was doing box jumps yesterday. And I was like, the biggest thing that will help you is just stay facing one way, because that way you don't get dizzy and you can get more in a rhythm, just kind of going back and forth. The only hard part with that is you do have to get comfortable with kind of more of a lateral box jump.
Yeah.
But, she handled it fine and everything was good. But there's nothing worse than getting dizzy on a box jump.
Yeah. So we got Will in the comments. Yeah, man. We'll see you next week. Glad you're in the comments.
Absolutely.
Will basically, he was number one at getting second place in all of the giveaways last year.
Yeah.
He missed them all by one. So if you guys are in the comments, Will comment something. Just guess one number higher or lower and you'll win.
Absolutely.
And we have Corey, 1,000 air squats for the warm-up is mandatory. That's exactly right. And that actually reminds me, and I'll give you my phone. So you can read the sponsors out.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to say Horizon in the room. So James and I started Horizon earlier this year. He's a phenom with video. He's talking to the cameraman behind the screen. We got 4 screens behind us, 3 cameras, lights, and all this stuff. So that's all Horizon. If you want to do a podcast or video or photography, see them, because they really are. He took off work to do this, so all props to him. Running the live stream, I don't know how to do any of this, so he's a man. He's the man. But
yeah, we just show up and we're like, all right, what do we need to do?
Just sit and talking to these awesome
mics.
mics.
It's like, okay, easy enough.
But speaking of Corey's comment with 1,000 air squats, I'm gonna go warm up because I'm going at 4:30. So I'm literally just gonna go squat and do jumping jacks and a couple wall ball, couple box overs, and run it.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring on Steven.
You can take that.
He's okay. Thank you. He's a coach and handsome individual, very strong.
Very handsome.
And one question I want you to ask him, I'll be down there so I can't really hear the answer, is what he thought of this workout, because mechanically, I would imagine he was pretty excited about this one.
This is Steven's workout.
Because I think he's 7'3".
Yeah, at least, minimum.
And he's the opposite of Liz Geis. This is her worst nightmare. So anyways, I'll come back up here right after the 4:30. Y'all have fun.
So we are officially 6 minutes in. You can see we got some athletes that are on those wall ball step overs. I presume it's probably the first set. A lot of athletes moving at a great pace here, which is really, really good. Again, this is kind of one of those workouts to where it does take a lot mentally to kind of push through those wall balls, but if you can break it up early, keep your sets somewhat manageable, and then just try and keep your heart rate down as much as possible on the box, you are good to go in this workout. So, with that being said, Steven.
Hey guys, this is awesome. Man, come on. Hey, how exciting is it to be back in our home gym, FNL. Man, I'm so pumped to be here.
It is very exciting.
Wow, this is awesome. 7'3", that's a little bit light. I thought I was a little taller than that. Thank you, Andrew.
8'1".
8'1", feels a little better. No, hey, so, man, I was, to Andrew's point about this workout, you never know what to expect. We talked about it all week, Lee and Soph and all of us were talking about, like, what could it be? And we saw Castro's, his hint. We're like, what does that mean? And to be honest with you, I never in a million years would have thought it was going to be this workout. So I was pretty pumped about it. In years past, usually that opening workout's not awesome for me. So this is a little bit better. Love wall balls. The box jump overs for me, that's a moderate to average movement for me. It's not awesome, but the wall balls are great. So, yeah, man, this is a great workout. Great opening workout.
Absolutely.
So I'm pretty pumped about it. Yeah, man, these athletes here are crushing it. They're deep into it now. So you can kind of see a little bit of fatigue kind of kicking. I saw some athletes get deep and even past the round of 66 wall balls. So I saw some stats today on this workout that, if you're getting past that 66 mark, that's really, really good in this workout.
Yeah, like I said earlier, and like I've said, I feel like every live stream that I've been on with this, I am pretty CrossFit nerdy when it comes to a lot of this stuff. Somebody was asking me yesterday, I don't remember who it was, basically kind of like what the cutoffs were for like quarterfinals and then like what your top athletes will get. I was explaining to them, I think it's going to be almost like like who can get to the 66. If you can get to the 66, I think you're going to be within the top 25%.
Yeah.
But if you can finish the 66 and get into the next set of wall balls, you're probably going to be close to the top 10% of the workout.
Yeah.
Because I doubt that 0.5% of people finish this workout. I think Andrew Hiller, I watched a video on him earlier, but I think he said there might be close to 50 people in the world that finish this workout, just because of the sheer volume that you have to do with such a short time cap.
Yeah.
So you can see Andrew warming up in the background like a goober.
I don't know what that warm-up was. I need to capture that, try that. Hey, I am interested. So Lee's my workout partner. Man, we worked out together for years and years. We started CrossFit together about the same time years ago. And so I always really trust and rely on his insight. So what do you think about these wall ball box step overs? Give me your thoughts on that. That's a unique movement kind of at the peak and also as you kind of descend the other side of this pyramid. So let's talk about that a little bit because it's an interesting movement right there in the middle of this thing.
So you guys, excuse me, I still have this nasty cough kind of going on. But to me, I love them. I love that they're there, mainly because it takes the intensity from a constant, I have to go fast workout to, okay, now we can chill before we go to the big set of wall balls, do a moderate set, and then chill again before we have to go back into another, large set of wall balls. So I think that having the step-ups is a big factor as far as intensity goes, because it is going to lower the intensity once you get to that point, which I like. Yeah. It'll get your heart rate down. But oftentimes, I always tell people there's a big difference between step-ups and box jumps. Box jumps is going to be a lot more intense. Step-ups is going to be more strength-based. So having those in the middle of the workout, I really like them because it allows you to chill a little bit.
Me too.
So we got about 2 minutes left within this. It looks like we have some athletes on, I'm assuming it's their 66 wall balls. So chipping away through those, you can see John there. doing, moderately small sets, but, like I said earlier, kind of anything in this workout, you have to be able to be disciplined on your rest. So you can see Candace there, she dropped it, and then probably 5 seconds later picked it back up. That's where you're going to win this workout for a lot of times. It's just managing your rest, because with it being such a short time domain of 12 minutes, it's very easy for you to drop the ball, look at the ground, and you're like, oh, that was 5 seconds. You look up and it's been 2 minutes, and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm in danger. So you have to be able to stay super disciplined on that rest and be able to stay moving.
Yeah, no doubt. I thought the same thing. It's designed to be 1 minute left. They got 1 minute left. So this is the last push. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I think it's designed to where it's kind of all gas, no break. If you do take a break, obviously you got to drop the wall ball some. There's no doubt. But when you do, it's got to be short burst, short breaks, and then pick it right back up.
Absolutely.
Because you think about like wall ball. I mean, that's average 2 to 3 seconds per rep, you know? I mean, so even if you pick it right back up, you're gonna knock out a ton of reps in a short amount of time, take a quick break if you need to, back into it. So as these athletes are kind of finishing up, Lee, tell us your thoughts on, you see some athletes, different strategy on holding that wall ball and these box step overs. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll give them in 1 second.
Okay.
Once it gets to the end of the workout, I feel like I get super locked in. So we got 10 seconds left. You got John moving through it, Zoe moving through it, trying to get every rep because every rep matters. 2, 1, and done. So you saw Candace got back to those wall balls,
and the aftermath,
which is super, super good. So, hey, that's the Open staple right there. Welcome to the Open.
Lee, you've never been in that position.
Never.
I've never seen you do it.
I use the saying, if you roll around on the ground, you're like a dead animal, right?
Yeah,
and so anytime that I get on the ground, I was like, yeah, I'm a dead animal. I'm done. But yeah, so holding the wall ball, there's a couple of things that I think about when kind of, when this workout was released. I was thinking about, you do your swim method on your wall ball just to let your shoulders relax. And then the same thing with holding the ball. Your traps are going to play a very large factor into this. So holding the ball like this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, it's just natural.
Holding the ball like that is going to still activate those traps and still wear your shoulders down. So I think holding the ball in front of you is going to help a lot more and be smarter.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the fact that I'm looking at. But maybe you can move faster with it on your shoulder. Another thing that I was reading earlier is on the step overs or even the box jump overs is extension, right?
Yes.
So you don't have to hit extension on it, but if you're holding it on your shoulder, you're much more tempted to stand all the way up and then step off that box, to where if you're here, you can stay hunched over and be able to move, but you have to make sure that you're breathing the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's going to be kind of the part where I'm like, I don't know, because I want to be able to breathe, but I also want to be able to move fast. So it's kind of like,
Well, and then you have the standard too, right? So the common fault on this would be that wall ball touching your leg, right? You can't rest on your leg. So if you're holding it lower, and you kind of have that scenario going on, so you got to really think about that. But you bring up such a good point about where to hold that wall ball, that time under tension. If you're holding that wall ball over, and then you're coming off and trying to go right, I mean, you just be gassed.
Yeah.
And so a lot of muscle fatigue there. So a little strategy in that. But I'm like you, I do love that that's kind of nestled in the middle there on both sides of that, on the peak and the descent. So yeah, it's going to be interesting.
You brought up a very good point earlier. You literally said, welcome.
Wait, I brought up a good point?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Say it to the people in the back in here.
It's the first time.
Make sure Gabriel can hear that.
But you brought up the point of, being back in our new home, right? So we've been here since May of 25. So we haven't crossed the year mark yet. But it has been such a blessing just to be back in a normal gym. If you kept up with us the past 2 years, obviously we have had, being in the church, a lot of things happen. So being able to be back into a gym and be able to do the workout in a gym is I'm very grateful for it.
Same.
So, one point just kind of, that's not super like big or anything, but does mean a lot to us is our heat sheet that we have. So we release the same heat sheet basically every week after the workout's released. It's usually set up from anywhere to 6 to 8 lanes. Just from a athlete perspective, that way you have plenty of room. but also from like a spectator perspective, we can, watch individual athletes as you see fit. We can kind of spread out a little bit. But being at the church and even at the old gym, we didn't have a ton of room, and that's all we could run. But as you can see here, we can run up to 13 athletes at a time and have 13 lanes, which is kind of crazy and insane to even think about how much we can grow, and we still fill this place up, even with having 13 lanes. I mean, we have, I don't know how many heats we have, but it's upwards to 8 or 9, and I think they're almost all full.
We had to add some. We had to add some more heats,
So I know we have over 150 athletes registered through Friday Night Lights.
Awesome.
Through CrossFit Trussville. So that's super exciting. And then tonight alone, we have more than 100 athletes just doing the workout tonight by themselves. So that doesn't include what we did this morning and everything like that.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, yeah. Great point. Thanks, James.
I just got a...
I
got in trouble, guys.
Yeah.
So
Didn't take long.
make
We've
sure
not been here long.
you like, share, subscribe, do all the stuff
All
that every influencer tells you to do on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We may be on Twitter, I don't know, or X, whatever it is. We could be everywhere. So make sure, like it, subscribe to it, share it, get it out there. That way we can get to as many people as possible.
Let's do it. Hey, there's a comment here about Lee's mustache. Let's talk about that. I mean, I see the. It's just. I mean, it's,
well, see, he said handsome guy on the left. So, which left? Because my left is. Just saying, that's me. Go Team Blue. That is correct.
Yes.
That is correct.
Team
athlete
Blue.
Shirt. This is my athlete shirt.
Yeah.
It says American made on the back. I guess the only thing better would be made in Mexico. So let's see. Yeah, we've next heat about what? 5 to 7 minutes.
So we're
5
getting
to
close.
7 minutes away. I know I have to step away to go judge. So Gabriel will be stepping in here shortly. But
Lee and I'll be going at 5:15, side by side.
That's right.
Looking forward to that.
Skins.
No shirts.
Sophia.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
Not good.
not good.
For
I'm gonna
Lee.
go ahead and tell you. So
Not good for Lee.
ever since 2018, I've judged Sophia in every single CrossFit Open workout, and we're going to continue that pattern, except for one. And the one workout that I didn't judge her in was 18.3, which is the only workout ever Sophia has not submitted to CrossFit.com. So
No pressure.
It's just kind of one of those things to where it started off like that, so we are just going to keep it riding and go with it. So
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I judge her, but she hardly ever judges me. And it's usually because she goes first, and then I make her mad, and then it's just the rest is history.
The good news is she won't holler at you. I've never heard her do that.
No,
That's actually
never.
awesome. She never hollered at me either. One time we partnered and I got hollered at from across the gym. So, but it's my fault. She's like, "What are you over there doing?" So I get up.
It's a typical thing.
I'm resting. I'm dying.
That's fine. It's no big deal.
It's so much fun. We love it, man. It's all in fun. Like we're like a family, so it's actually great.
It's great.
Let's do it.
You want to know my strategy? I don't have one.
I was hoping Lee would share.
Full send.
He-
My strategy is to go as fast as possible for 12 minutes and probably go as unbroken as possible. for
that's what
12
I was
minutes.
thinking. All unbroken wall
So
balls.
I think I'm going to get capped on like the second set of box jump, maybe the first set of box jumps, and we'll just let it
If you
ride
see
from
me and
there.
Lee sitting on our box, you'll know what went wrong. It's not
Yeah.
good. It's not a bad day.
The story I said earlier about competitiveness being 3, 2, 1, go. Who finishes the first 20 and 18? You're going to see that 5:15 between me and Steven.
Yes.
100%.
Faux
I'm going to go ahead and tell you who's going to win. The taller of us two.
No, that's not true. Strategy. I don't know. For me, I've thought a lot about it. It's tough. I mean, you're gonna feel so good early, right? Just like any workout, we're gonna feel great. You're gonna come out, all the energy, the lights, the music. It's just the crowd. It's gonna be electric in there. You're gonna be like, let's go. And then any strategy that I thought I had will go out the window, and I'll just black out and just be going. Then I'll wake up like 4 minutes in and be like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So I'm one of those athletes that I have the hardest time building a strategy, sticking with it. I mean, I'm terrible at that. So
Yeah, and one thing that I was explaining kind of with Andrew earlier is this is kind of one of those workouts that the volume of wall balls is so high that if your strategy does go south, it's very easy. As long as you manage your rest, it's very easy just to pick it up, do, 5 to 10, and then put it down, and then keep that pattern going.
Yeah.
As long as you keep your rest, I would say under 5 to 7 seconds, you should be fine and be able to move consistently the whole time. I know some people are doing, 10s. I know I talked to Sophia yesterday about what she's doing. She says she's going to try and go unbroken until 40, which, it's a good idea.
Yeah, she can do that.
I feel like my red line kind of capacity is around that 30 mark. So anything past like 25 to 28, it's like, ooh, I'm starting to push my limits a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially in a workout like this. Like if it was 20 every time, I'd be like, oh, whatever. Let's just do 20 or 25 really.
Yeah.
But the sheer volume that we have to do, followed by, the big set of 66, you want your shoulders and legs to be as fresh as possible.
Yeah.
So getting to that point, being fresh, is kind of what we're shooting for.
And
So
would you agree with this, Lee, that, those box jump overs are designed, you can catch your breath, you can kind of control your breathing. You're not trying to go lights out for two reasons. One, you don't want to jack your heart rate up, but two, the last thing you want to do is trip and actually get a no rep on a box jump over, right? Like you don't want that. That's terrible because that's just
that's another thing that we have to look out for is, here at CFT, we're very safety based when it comes to a lot of things. So we don't force people to do box jumps because it's like, I don't want you to bust your shin. And then there's some people that choose to do box jumps like myself just because, I know they're always in the open or they're going to be in a competition, so I might as well just keep doing them and stay ready for them. But a lot of people have a habit of stepping up and jumping off, which in this competition, if you jump up and then jump off, that is a no rep. So you have to make sure that every rep counts.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's one of those workouts you definitely don't want. These comments are great. You definitely don't want to have to do extra reps or, again, trip on the box. It'd be awful if you hit your shin in the middle of the workout. It'd be terrible. So,
what time does the next heat start?
2 minutes.
They better not. Hey, look, I'm already getting yelled at. I'm getting yelled at from down there up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and head down there just to make sure everything's ready, and then Gabriel's gonna take my spot. So
who's in charge?
We have a lot going on. Do you have the heat sheet on your phone?
I can pull it up.
Or do you have the heat sheet?
I can pull it up.
I was supposed to go over sponsors, but I didn't. So sorry,
not
guys.
Good.
So
I've got the heat sheet right
yeah,
now.
thank you for all sponsors.
Pulled up.
On that, if you scroll over to the 2026 on the bottom, sponsors, and then go over those, just who's doing what, and that would be great. Just kind of like this. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll take credit, and I'll let everybody know that Lee did not do the sponsors, and therefore I'm doing the sponsors. And so I get credit. I get credit for talking about sponsors. So you're welcome, Lee. Hey, all kidding aside, listen, you can tell we love each other. It's a family around here. We love this place, and man, we just have a great time. We spend so much time here together. But hey, hold on. Let me introduce my new partner here.
What's up?
Gabriel. I told Andrew, you missed this. I told Andrew that we knew Lee was leaving. I was going to hang around a little while. You were coming in. I was like, wait a minute. We got 2 preachers. There's going to be a sermon and offering plate.
You should not give us a microphone. Yeah, for sure.
Sermon's coming, and we're going to pass an offering plate. So you guys hang on for that. We like to have a good time. As far as sponsors go, listen, we could not do what we do without our sponsors.
Absolutely.
And I can't say enough about, you already heard about James and Horizon, man. What we have set up here, man, this is world class.
This is outstanding.
This is unbelievable.
This was good. This was good probably 3 months ago. It's great now.
Oh,
they've done some work up here.
This is incredible what we have. I wish you guys that are tuned in could see what we have going on up here. If you could see what James and them have going on the other side, it's mind blowing, and I am so impressed.
This is a far cry from what we had at the church.
Yeah, it is.
That little setup that we had there. This is amazing.
All I could hear James tell me when I walked in was, "Hey, don't touch anything. Like whatever you do, don't touch nothing." So I was like, "Yeah, I know." No, he didn't say that. But seriously, as far as sponsors goes, let me hit this real quick because again, our sponsors are great. A lot of them are members and family of the gym, but man, we just appreciate them so much. So obviously, the Phoenix, love that. That's kind of our mothership, if you want to call it that. That's what we call this place, and it houses so many of our family folks, our friends, and all of our sponsors. So obviously James with Horizon, appreciate what they're doing here. Daniel Smith with Drip, Dr. Dan. Many of you know Dr. Dan. He's awesome. Of course, Mike Pender. And man, what a craftsman.
Have you seen his chair outside?
Yes.
Listen, we've got
craftsman.
2 of his chairs at our house right now, and they are amazing. Here
Oh,
we go.
we started. Hey, 3, 2, 1, go. We are underway.
They're getting after it. Let me tell you something. You haven't done this.
No, not yet. Not yet. Coming up.
I just did it.
Oh,
and quads literally started cramping about 3 minutes after I was done. This is definitely a quad burner, 100%. This is tough.
Yeah.
You see Chuck already set his down. I broke mine up from the beginning.
So you did like 10-10? Or?
I tried to stay 10 as long as I could. I got to the 66, and I started having to break that one up.
Oh, for sure.
Here comes Soph and Will both on the box at the same time. There's Andrew right behind them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things we were talking about right before you come in. Lee and I was like, hey, what's the strategy? Do you go 20 unbroken? Do you do 10-10? Do you, it's just, it's really knowing yourself, knowing your limits, and you really want to get to sort of that threshold place to where you don't redline, you're not kind of jacking your heart rate so bad that you're gassed, you have to stop. But, like, hey, you want to get to a place that you can, because it's only 12 minutes.
I felt really good, honestly. Like, I felt good going all the way to the 66, and that's where it just kind of started setting in on your quads a little bit. But I had a good rhythm on the box, I felt like. And I was talking to the person next to me, Mary Latimer was going next to me. She did a similar strategy to me. And whenever she got done, she said that felt really good to not feel like she was totally spent. I coached this morning, judged quite a few people, and I watched them burn out so early. They went from doing like sets of 15 and 20 to sets of 5 like that. So you got to be smart.
You got to be smart. Yeah, that's what we were talking about this earlier. This workout's designed like, hey, know your limitations, know where you can maybe step on the gas a little bit, but also maybe pull off of it a little bit. For me, Lee was talking about this, and Andrew were like, for me, wall balls are a really good movement for me. Obviously, I love doing wall balls. But the box jump overs for me are just kind of an average movement. I'm not super great. I'm not terrible at them, but I'm not great at them. So I will intentionally be a little bit more methodical there, maybe slow it down a little bit. Just
try to speed up a little bit on the wall ball, go a little bit further.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Maybe even do bigger sets because I can just. So I think as you guys are preparing, maybe doing this weekend, just think about that. Know where your strengths are. Know maybe where you got to limit a little bit. And so you don't really want to get to a place like Gabriel was saying where you're dropping the ball and just sitting there and just staring at it because there's no time to do that, really.
One thing I like about this workout too, at first when they first announced it, I didn't really care for it. But one of the things I like about it, for those of you guys that are watching and you work out at 24E or you work out at the YMCA or wherever, you can do this workout. You can do it with us right there wherever you are. Because if they've got a wall ball target and they got a box, this is an easy one to do. I know some people can do this at home. So that is one thing I like about this workout is it's something that can travel. You can do it a lot of places if you want to
could do this in your garage.
Absolutely.
If you got a 10-foot, mate, you mark out 10 foot on the wall. You got a box. I mean, that's the beauty of CrossFit, right?
I love it.
Functional movements, constantly varying, performed at high intensity. We love it, man. This is such a good. Hey, I will say it's interesting watching this. You see Andrew, you see Soph, you see Will, just phenomenal athletes kind of in the background there. If you notice their box jump overs just now, not super crazy fast, methodical, just being smart with it. I was looking to see that because that was what we were talking about. It's one of those things you don't want to just try to go lights out on that for 2 reasons. One, it will jack your heart rate up, but then 2, safety, right? The last thing you want to do on those box jump overs is trip and get a no rep, maybe get injured even, tear your shin up, and then have to do more reps. So we were talking about that earlier.
I'm going to tell you, once your quads start going out and you try to get on that box, bro, you feel like I'm going to trip at any moment. So you do want to be careful on the box. You want to be smart, not careful like you're going to get hurt. Just be smart on the box. Don't be crazy.
Ooh, good question.
Don't try to go too fast. What is it?
Oh, we got a question. Who's going to win this heat? I'll let Gabriel go first.
I really think Soph's going to win it, just seeing her earlier. I know she's a shorter athlete versus like a Will or an Andrew, but one of the things I like about Soph is whenever she's jumping on the box, because she's shorter, she's able to just hop, stay low, and step down faster versus the big guys that have a little bit bigger jump, and then they've got more body to try to move around that box. Soph is just very small over the box, which is smart.
And the other thing, great point. I agree. That's who I would say. I mean, her.
Look at Will's hurting right now.
Yeah, Will's hurting. And Soph just doesn't have any stop. Like, she's one of those, she will just get to a dark place. She has that. This is one of those workouts to me. We were talking about this earlier, too. It is certainly physical. Don't misunderstand me. But it's so mental, too. This is one of those, because physically you can keep going. It's going to hurt. It's going to burn, all those things. But there's no muscle failure here with, like, if you were lifting heavy, hey, I just failed, right, or something like that. it's really a lot of mental here. How deep can you really go, and how hard can you push? And she has that in her.
This kid right here is Mason.
Mason's
probably one of our youngest, if not our youngest athlete.
Yep.
I think he's a sophomore at Hewitt. Good. He's a good athlete.
He's phenomenal.
He's doing this RX.
Wow, look at that with 20-pound wall ball.
Yeah.
And I tell you, I love.
I wonder if that's RX for teens.
Probably so. Yeah, I bet
You
it
think
is.
they're doing 20-pound ball for teens?
Yeah, I bet it is.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, I love Mason. They've come to the gym probably maybe 6 months ago, I guess.
I think
They did
so, something like that,
They
yeah.
moved back here, and
They were here at the. They didn't go to the church.
That's right.
So however long that's been.
So they moved here from out of town, and I got to coach Mason a lot. Man, I tell you what, his barbell movements, he is phenomenal. He is young of an athlete, just like Gabriel said, he's a sophomore. He's a great athlete, man. He is such a good kid. Great.
I believe his parents owned a gym, a CrossFit box, wherever they
Yep.
came from. So, so he's been around it a long time, which is great.
And his mom, Allie, she's here. She's going here in a little bit too. I think she's going at like 5:30 or something in that 5:30 heat. So kind of family affair for them. You see some athletes in there doing those box step overs. We were talking about that earlier as well.
There's Soph with the ball.
Yep.
And she's already done with those. I wonder
So
if that was
she-
her first 18.
Got to be. I can't know where
Or was
we're
that her
at.
second?
Do we know where we are in the workout? How many minutes we're in?
First. While they're looking for the time for us, one of the things that you also see in this is you got someone like Soph who's
Yeah.
going to be one of the top athletes.
6 minutes in,
so
we're
they're halfway.
Wow.
Soph's going to be one of the top athletes in our gym on this one. But then you also see such a variety of athletes, guys that have just done reboot, maybe haven't done CrossFit, haven't used the barbell as much. Now they're over here doing this.
Yep.
And this is a workout, again, that anybody can do in the gym.
Absolutely.
And so I love to see the different scales and different levels being able to do this. We even have an adaptive athlete. We were talking about his workout this morning, how they got it set up for adaptive athletes. I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
Extremely difficult. From what I understand, he has to stay in his wheelchair to throw all the way to a 9-foot target, 14-pound ball. I sat on one of the boxes and tried that this morning, bro.
Incredible.
It's very tough.
Incredibly difficult.
It's very tough.
Yes, incredibly difficult. I agree.
let's
Hey,
score the ball behind
couple
his head.
things. Yeah, we were talking about that too. Like strategy on where to hold the ball. You know, some really interesting kind of thoughts. One, you see how Corey Glover there is holding that ball. Great athlete, super strong athlete. Corey is, and we were talking about like that's a great natural way to hold it. Right,
Yeah.
it's not kind of restricting it in the way. But the only maybe downside if you were going to do that would be your traps and your arms. You're going to get your biceps and all your shoulders.
All that just stays tight the whole time.
Time under tension. So, but then maybe you see some athletes kind of trying to hold it in the front as well. Great idea. Maybe a little bit of a downside there would be a little bit more difficult to breathe.
Yeah.
And you can't common fault in this workout would be letting that wall ball hit your leg and rest on the leg. You can't do that. So
One of the things I told athletes this morning is I said, just change it up. Like if
Yeah.
you want to hold it here, that's great. You might start burning a little bit. So put it up here, put it behind your head. Every so often change it up. You've got a total if you make it through them all 36 of those. So you got plenty of time to move that ball around and get it off of a hot spot.
4
So we got
minutes left. We're coming up on that last.
Someone
leg
asked
of this.
if there was no time cap, how long do you think this would take?
You know, great question. I think I saw that. It's a phenomenal question. So if you got 12 minutes, I'm going to say probably 16, 17 minutes for a top athlete. Probably you give them another 5 or 6 minutes, 4 to 5 more minutes, really to finish it. Because again, you are descending reps on the backside of that pyramid, right?
Yep.
So once you get through that 66, you get through those 18 box step overs.
It gets a lot easier.
A
from
lot
there. Yeah.
easier. A lot easier. So you're really chipping away at that point. So I would say 16 minutes, give them another 3-4 minutes. You can certainly, I could see some athletes finish it, but you got to factor in fatigue and that sort of thing. So, hey, before we finish, let them finish up on these sponsors real quick because again, how much we appreciate our sponsors, love our sponsors. And so we got down to Mike Pender talking about his craftsmanship, such an unbelievable craftsman. If you see his work, he's phenomenal. Some of our signs in the gym, he's made those. You see one kind of the background up there on the top?
that flag up there.
on top up there. So
Upstairs.
phenomenal. Of course, James Bucksy's memory for, hey, Jay Bucks, love you, brother. Thank you for all you do, man. What an awesome guy. Lisa Comer, Ageless Baking. Hey, we cannot thank you enough, Lisa. If you've not had those goodies, I'm telling you, you're missing out.
Oh, she walked in this morning with cookies already.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you right now. Chris Jones, we saw Chris Jones doing the workout a while ago, Automatic Fire Systems. Love Chris Jones.
Great dude.
SB, love them. Dave Harbison from Steve Sarah Auto Group. Cannot thank them enough. They're always supportive of our gym and our athletes. Chelsea Dobbins from Resilient PT, physical therapy here. She's housed here in our gym up here on the top floor. Chelsea does a phenomenal job. If you got something that's just bothering you, physically, you need some therapy, you just need her to look at something, work something out. Ton of athletes go see her. She is phenomenal about that. Danny Harrell from Fleet Upfitters, cannot thank them enough. So Soph is back on that second set
doing a little
of
duck
box
walk
step
almost.
overs. So she is really
Look
grinding.
at her cruising.
William Jackson, Red Oak Roofing. William, thank you. Cannot thank you enough for yours. Marnette Taylor. Marnette is one of our reboot coaches, one of our athletes here with Orange Spoon Coffee. If you've not had Orange Spoon Coffee, I mean, you are missing out. It is phenomenal. So we love Marnette. Jacob Fife with Jake Fife Architecture. We cannot thank you. Thank you so much for all you guys are doing. Frog Grips sponsoring here. Listen, if you want
Everybody
a great,
here loves Frog
I
Grips.
love my Frog Grips. Belts, sleeves, gear, they are phenomenal. And then Max Tucker with the Dojang, cannot thank. Dojang is obviously housed here. A lot of our athletes
right behind
do
us.
the Dojang, so right here behind us. So again, sponsors, thank you so much.
And you saw Soph staying low on that box, step over with the ball. That's one of the things I tried to do is kind of almost a duck walk where I never opened up my hips at all. And man, I felt like that kind of saved me from not having to get that big step up. I just was able to crawl over almost.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what she did. It's going to keep you, if you can do that, if you've got the mobility, it's going to keep you from having that big step and really taxing your quads even more. 1 minute left.
1 minute left. That
All right, let's see
final
how far
minute.
these guys can go.
Let's go. We see Will
awesome.
there.
Come on, Will. You
is
gotta get up
coming
and
those
go here.
last set of box step overs. Get
That's
through
a big step for
That's-
him. Come on, Will. You got to get up. This is tough right here. This is where you got to kind of just send it. You know, you're right here at the end.
Oh,
You got a
here he
few
is.
more seconds left. Just go.
That's a great shot.
So Sophia's on her 40, coming back down the mountain.
Yep.
And that's basically how this is built, is like a mountain. Here we go, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Oh yeah,
Almost
this is
there.
where you just hold on to it right here.
Yeah,
Like,
you just hold on. Don't
gotta
set it
go.
down. You got to keep going right here.
You can't rest right here. If you do,
Uh-oh.
you got to pick it right back up.
Come on, Will. You got to pick it up, dude.
Come on, man. We were talking
There
about
it is.
you think about every 2 or 3 seconds you can do a wall ball. So you think about if you rest 10 seconds, you've just missed on
Yeah.
3 or 4 reps. Those reps are going to count. They're going to add up quickly, and they're going to matter.
That's a time
There
right
it
there.
is. Wow, what an
Leanne, your
impressive-
song's playing. I think every song is your song, Leanne. I think you know all the songs. There it is. What's up, Will?
Love Coach
Atta baby.
Will. Coach Will.
That dude is a stud.
He's a stud. He's so great, man.
His
So got
his
those
fitness
shoes
journey
off.
has been amazing.
It
Have you
has
seen
been.
like his story? Like he was probably very big, a lot bigger than
Yeah.
he should have been. Lost a ton of weight coming to CrossFit.
Yep.
Had to have back surgery,
surgery.
similar to what I had, and then came back even stronger. Like it took him
Oh,
a while
yeah.
to get back in, but that dude is an animal.
Animal. Soph is barefooted now.
Of course.
She always kicks those shoes off. Feet will be on fire from these
Dude.
wall balls.
Look at all those guys.
Look at this crowd.
This
Is
is
this
awesome.
not awesome? Look at this crowd. We got
This is awesome.
kids. We got athletes. We got family. We got spouses. Some
And
people.
you got more of them coming. I mean, it's not even 5 o'clock yet, so
Oh,
people are
yeah.
going to start getting off work and showing up here pretty soon.
Yeah, it's going to get dark in a little bit. Lights are going to be going.
Oh man, it's going to be
Friday
great.
night lights.
How cool is it to be in this building too?
I know we said this earlier. Like, we were talking about this. Like, how awesome is it to be back? I mean, look at this setup.
Yeah,
I mean, look
yeah.
at this. We even have the second level balcony, which we talked about this early on when we built the gym. Was like folks can get up there and look. I mean, what a great sort of angle looking down if you wanted to and kind of see this bird's eye view like this. If you wanted to go upstairs, you
Yep.
can do that. I mean, that's awesome.
That's what I want to do. I told the athletes this morning, I was like, I want to get up on that balcony and I want to look down and watch people. And then they all told me they would quit if I was doing that. They said, we don't want to look up and see your face.
Why not?
That's what I said.
We like
I don't
looking
understand.
down on athletes. That's what you and I do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just up here floating,
Yeah,
baby.
I know. Come on, looking down on you.
Yeah, they didn't like that too much. But I want to see it. I
do.
think that'd be a
it's-
great angle.
I
right?
think so.
See
I
the
think
wall
it'd be
ball
an
coming out?
awesome view. I think it'd be an awesome view.
I'm excited. I can't wait to. No, nobody's finished.
Nobody's
Josh.
finished.
Come on.
Nobody's gotten really close. So probably
Josh,
got the
you can
closest
finish.
just now.
Come back up here and do it again, Josh.
I don't know exactly how far Soph got. She's definitely in that set of 40. I don't know if
She's
she
in-
can. And so deep into that set of 40, she may have got close to finishing that set. But
I was talking. So one of my good friends, the guy that works with me at the church, he owns CrossFit Birmingham, and I was asking him. I said, "How's it going so far?" And through your morning classes, I saw him this afternoon. He said one of their better athletes in their gym made it into the 30s on the way back down, the 30 wall balls. So just to give you an idea, like so far I've seen Soph get into the 40s, but this is a really tough workout. When you're thinking about trying to finish this, I heard a guy on YouTube today say only 50 people in the world will probably finish this.
Yeah.
Like, this is just not
Yeah.
one. You look at this as an AMRAP. You don't look at it as something you're going to finish.
Yeah, I would say that I don't believe it was designed to be. I think when Castro designed this, he knew very, very few athletes would finish it.
Yeah.
I mean, only 2 of the 4 fittest men in the world
Yeah, it's
were able to
crazy.
finish, and the 2 that finished barely finished.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like, oh, they were at like 1150 something, so it wasn't even close for those 2. So that
Right.
lets me know if that's where they're at, there's really no hope for me even getting
That's
close
what I
to
tried to tell the athletes this morning in the 8 and 9 o'clock classes was, hey, don't come into this thing intimidated, thinking I've got to
Yeah.
finish this in 12 minutes. You need to come into this, again, view it as an AMRAP. See, how far can I get?
Yeah.
My goal is to get as far as I can, have a good strategy to push myself, but not worried about trying to finish everything up.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what's interesting about this, when you think about a workout like this, so if you really push 10 to 15 extra reps could catapult you into a whole nother
Absolutely.
percentage, right? You're trying to get in that top 25% to make it to the next round in the open. Hey, 10, 15 reps in this workout can get you there. So
Yeah.
to Gabriel's point about it being like an AMRAP, you're really just trying to get as many reps as possible in that 12-minute window and just push.
And remember, you've got 2 other workouts coming. So
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah, we
have
do.
to get all your points on this first one.
Exactly. Good reminder. Solid reminder. Josh says my goal was to get to 33 of the 66. I got 50. Hey, look at that.
That's great,
Dude, that
Josh.
is awesome. Yeah, I saw some stats today talking about this workout a lot. It's what we were just talking about. And then I saw a lot about, like, hey, if you can get to, like Josh is talking about, if you can get close to finishing that round of 66, I mean, that is a really good score, right? You're getting north of that, you're getting really, really good
Yeah,
score.
my goal is to make it over the mountain, right?
Yeah.
Like if I can just get to the 66 and maybe come back down.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because 33 would, if you get past 33, that's over halfway, right? That's that mark. So that is a great point.
All right.
We got.
Look at James.
Whoa,
there he is.
there he is.
He's the man in the
I
chair,
mean,
and his wife Candace.
The wizard is so awesome, man.
In the Spider-Man movie, they're talking about the man in the chair. That's
Yeah.
what James is. He's the man
yeah.
in the chair. He's directing everything, you know.
For sure. Hey, you know what we hadn't talked about yet? Look at these shirts. Yeah. I mean, come on.
at
We
this.
were having this conversation.
Yours is kind of
yesterday.
ugly, but mine
Well,
I really like.
You know, this is it's kind of weird because they said it was Team Red. I said it's like Team Fig. I don't know what's
I
going
don't know
on
what
there.
happened with the color.
So I was joking with Coach Lee Hamby last night. She's like, it's supposed to be red. I was like, it looks Team Fig. I think.
Yeah,
But I was giving them a hard time because we're Team Blue, obviously.
Yours is definitely blue.
Yeah, definitely blue. Yeah. I will say though, I was telling we were talking about shirts and just swag from the gym last night, and I will say, man, Andrew and them just do, and Lauren, they just do such a phenomenal job on
they
the
really
shirts.
Do. They really
I mean,
do.
our shirts are just awesome, man. I mean,
Yeah.
look at this thing. This is great.
Yeah, I really like these shirts a lot. I like everything that they put out.
I know.
They do a
Let's see
great
what
job
one.
here.
Yeah. So first Friday Night Lights at home. If you haven't seen what's
that's
on, isn't
cool.
that cool? First one back at our rebuilt gym. It's hard to say this is home. It's where we've always been, but we were gone for 2 years.
It looks totally different. Yeah, 2 years, man. 2 years at the church,
church.
and then coming back here. This has been phenomenal.
But this is our second, I guess, technical competition back in the gym because we had Barbell for Boobs back in October,
That's right.
which was awesome.
That's
Man,
right.
what a
Sure
great day
was.
that was. Raised a ton of money
Yep.
for cancer research. So super pumped about that. And then we're back doing this tonight over the next few weeks. So, man, we just could not be more excited and thankful, really just thankful and blessed, man, to be back here. And, wow, I mean,
It looks like we're about to do the picture.
picture at 450, I think. 450 is picture.
Maybe they can just Photoshop us in, you think?
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest.
James, go ahead and clip a picture of us right here.
I mean, let's be honest. They all have pictures of me and you on their phones anyway. So just add it. I mean,
They already watch us on YouTube every Sunday,
I know.
so, I mean, whatever.
look, I don't even go. The one comment says from Wells, I don't even go to the gym, and I love the shirts they put out. I wear them all the time. See, that's what I'm talking about.
How are you getting our shirts, Will?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to wear our shirts.
Well, we'd love to have you. I know.
Other people can.
I know. Corey Witt says, come on, Will. We would love to have you here.
Okay. All
Hey,
right,
guys.
we're going to run downstairs, get a quick picture, and we'll be right back.
Love you guys.
Short break. Oh, my.
Can I see my face for my hair? All right. Welcome back. So my eyes are probably a little bit more bloodshot now. I went last heat, and you also went last heat.
I sure did.
I thought Will and Sophia I thought we were all right next to each other. It was terrifying the entire time. Literally, anxiety got me through that workout.
We were chasing each other.
It was tough. It really was. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the awfulness relative to typical open? Not typical workout, but typical open workout.
7.
7?
7.
Yeah, I agree.
It wasn't the worst.
Yeah.
It was more like a mind game, just hanging on to the wall ball, especially 66. Hitting that.
Yeah.
That was a big number.
Yeah. 40, when you do 15, you go, I only got 25 left. I could do 15-10 or 12-13, whatever it is. When you are 15 into 66, it's like, I'm never going to finish.
It was daunting.
Yeah, it was daunting, but it was, Lee and I were talking. Apparently, Dave Castro said that he wanted to program a number that was just like kind of insane for athletes. And I don't think the 66 wasn't. I never really felt hopeless. There's plenty of workouts where you're 3 rounds in and you got 6 rounds and you're like, I'm tired. This is a good workout. 2 rounds ago, I want to go home. I really didn't feel overwhelmed. Did you?
Towards the end of 66.
Yeah.
And going back to the ball step overs.
And where did you make it to?
I made it back down to 20 into 40.
20 into 40, yeah.
20 into 40.
So Jay, Clark, and Rob, I know Jay got 1 wall ball past the step-ups, and Rob Stoots got 10.
Yeah, he got a couple.
And you got 20. And then Sophia got 25.
Yeah, she was a couple ahead of me. I was trying to stay with her, but she was trucking along.
It was tough. And on that note, we just gave away some prizes. Mike Pender gave away an Adirondack chair to Lane Davis. And it shows you how bad my memory is. It literally was 5 minutes ago. And then Lisa gave away a bag. Bag is an understatement. What do you call it? I mean, it was a big old. It was a goodie bag, but when I think goodie bag, I'm thinking like.
It was a real good bag.
It was a goodie basket. Yeah. A basket. It looked like a big old Easter basket of sweet treats. She cooks. Lisa's great baker. She got cookies and muffins, and I have no idea what's in there. I didn't want to look because I didn't want to be tempted. We got 4 minutes left till the next heat, and I've got to get my phone. James, would you?
You need heats?
Okay. My phone, I don't know where it is, but Candace might be able to find it.
What's up, Corey? I see you, buddy. And Will.
He says, my fellow Milky Mustachio, which is what my kids call Will. Right?
Stinky Mustachio.
My kids call. I heard him say that, and I almost got in trouble. It's like, okay, you're grounded. And then he was all over. I was like, okay, I didn't know. So, yeah, Stinky Mustachio, a little bit worse than Milky Mustachio, but anyway, so we gave away, and then one more. What was the other one?
The Rads.
Rads. So Chris Jones and Sarah Beth Jones with automatic fire systems. They did the fire suppression system here at the Phoenix. They're awesome, easy to work with. They were the fastest contractor we had, and they're giving away a pair of Rads every week. And the winner of those was Julie.
Julie Myrick.
Yeah, Julie Myrick.
Best judge ever, by the way.
So a pair of Rads, which are those are the most popular shoes in CrossFit right now, it seems like. If you got a pair of those and frog grips, you're good. And here in the comments, if you're on here, I see Tim, Will, Corey. I know J Bucks was in here. We're going to give away a free drip. So any drip at Drip. Daniel and I started Drip back in 2023, something like that, early. And, he wanted to give away a free drip to anybody, which I think the most expensive one's like almost $200. So you can get the the basic electrolyte drip, or you can get the works, which is going to jack you up in a good way. So in the comments, I'll send you guys a little task here in a bit, and we'll pick one of you, and you can get with me or Daniel, and we'll give you a free drip that you can use anytime. Okay, so James, you know how much time we have? Probably a minute, 90 seconds. Okay, 2 minutes. Yeah, it's 5:08. Like I said earlier, we're pretty punctual. We may start early, but we're not going to start late, especially with Sophia on the floor. She is an organizational,
On time.
she is awesome.
Go.
Yeah, I can hear her on the mic right now. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so we got a good heat. And I know she's getting everybody together right now, going over, and I went over this with other heats. The step down is getting so many people, at least on the earlier heats. It's not a jump down.
Step. Got to step.
You got to step. I've programmed for CrossFit Trussville since 2010, even earlier, back when I was a coach. And I don't know if I like the standard of the step down. I would say I disagree with it because it's almost a tripping hazard. Mm-hmm. You've cleared the box, just come down safely. And you see a lot of people kind of doing the little shimmy shake, because they did 99% of the work. They don't want to get no repped. So we got 10 seconds here. In lane 1, Lee Contreras, Steven Sawyer, G2, and they are off.
On the way.
We got Austin Roussel, Brian McCown, Jack Curtis, Alan Curtis. That's father and son. Cody Jett, Tony Free, and Jason Stevens. And Tony Free's married to Michelle, who went earlier. It's a good heat. So
Fun heat.
Yeah, Steven and Will were up here. They've been on the live stream with you guys. Will and I neither one of us were in here, and so we don't know what Steven had to say, but Lee asked him what he thought. Mm-hmm. And I know there's no way he was disappointed in this workout.
No. So this is, Steven's going to do well on this one. Lee's going to do very well on this one too.
Yep. So Lee's in the blue shirt in the far back, and Steven's in the blue shirt, closer to us. He's taller. He's probably 6'3". I don't know.
6'3", 6'4".
6'3",
He's
6'4".
a tall guy. He's got some height
he's
on
tall. Yeah, drip. I could do that. Yeah. Well, you might win. Whoa, Kelly Olcott, get out of here. Did you see a couple no reps on me? So Kelly Olcott, former owner of J19 Fitness, Battle of the Ages organizer, good dude. So Kelly, you might be able to win some prizes. Good to see you in the comments. What do you say? Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. So Kelly, interestingly enough, last year we had, I forget the guy's name. Who's the guy? Andrew Hiller in the comments. I know Kelly knows who Andrew Hiller is. He's the guy that no reps the doo-doo out of folks in videos, which I appreciate. Back when I competed heavily, you'd see, I'm not going to name any names, but you'd see them not hit standard. And it's very frustrating. And here, you may see some no reps, but you will see the judges no rep them immediately. You may not be able to hear it or see it on camera, but we are very strict. And part of that transparency of how good our judges are is we're live streaming it. You know, we don't have to do this. Our athletes could go a different time, but we do it right. No. Kelly, we know. Dude, Kelly, come on. We go back, way back. Back when nobody knew what CrossFit was. So, but yeah, standards are important. I missed regionals before because, like especially women, you go to the games and women would get their first bar muscle up, even though the Open had muscle ups, and you're like, how did you get here? So Tim, go ahead and name them. Deserve the shame. I'm not gonna. It rhymes with schmuck schmells. I can name so many.
Yeah, this one is it's real easy to get that no rep, especially because you're going to get tired.
Yeah,
your legs going to get smoked. That chest is going to come down. You're not going to hit below parallel.
What would you say was the hardest thing to hold standard? Or like, for me, it was the step downs on the weighted step overs.
After the first set, I kind of had it imprinted on the mind, step down.
Yeah,
I got used to it.
Yeah.
Really, the hardest part about the workout was definitely the wall ball. The 66, the top of that mountain.
Yeah.
It hurt.
Yeah.
My calves and feet were blowing up.
And I would say, I honestly, muscularly, I felt very good the whole time. I mean, obviously I got fatigued, but I never was like, that you get in those in plenty of workouts until I finished. And about 5 minutes later, my quads were starting to
Yes, sir.
a little crampy. And then coming up the stairs, my calves were starting to go. So I stand by what we talked about earlier. I don't think people are going to be sore after this. But it is tough. So Jason in front of us. Question, Will Hudson, what counts for a no rep on the box jumps? So Tony, who's closest to us, you can see he's doing step overs. 2 feet have to touch the box, and then he's got to step down. So what you'll see is he's keeping that back foot on top of that box, and then the other foot is hitting the ground. What's getting people is they're removing that foot from the top and not stepping. It's a jump. So it's a gray area that I don't like. I prefer black and white, easy to see, and I think it's a kind of unnecessary standard. But that's what it is. It's not like a clean and jerk where you no rep because you fail because it's heavy or you're tired. It's just like a little extra thing that is on your mind the whole time. So
it's something you don't think about
Right.
in a workout. You don't think stepping down versus jumping down.
Right.
And this is, you have to step down. So if you're used to jumping down, it's a real weird
yes.
getting it wired in your brain to do it.
Well, in CrossFit is one of the things they teach you at every certification is intensity, and intensity is power. Power is a formula, which is force times distance divided by time. And to generate more power, you do more work in a faster time, and that step down slows you down. So it's kind of counterintuitive to what CrossFit, the fitness aspect, I get it from a competition standard perspective, but to me it's a little counterproductive. Will, so you can jump on it and step off, but you can't jump off? That is correct.
Yep. That's the rule.
That is correct. And what I would like to see, because I don't want to just be negative, is allow a hop down, but not allow a rebound. Because I do believe that's what CrossFit's trying to prevent is Achilles issues. Because I had a buddy of mine, Patrick Barr, pop his Achilles. He was warm. He prepped. He's athlete. He was 5% body fat. And the Achilles, that's just a lot of pressure hopping off the box and rebounding. So I would have liked to have seen a jump down allowed, but not a rebound to protect athletes. So
Tim asked, what's your favorite part of the workout?
what was your favorite part of the workout? I'll let you answer that, and then I'll answer.
The last wall ball. I was done with it. Once I got back to the set of 40 and going back down, I was done. My legs were done. My feet were done.
Yeah.
But really, going up wasn't that bad. Going up to 66 wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I honestly, I didn't, it's not like I was intentionally making my move, but I made my move on you and Soph on the set of 40, apparently.
Yes.
Because, like on a run workout, you never want to be in first. If you're out in front, you look behind you and everybody's jogging slower, typically you're making a bad move. You're going to red line. You're 3, 2, 1, dead. And that's a kind of an unspoken rule is you don't want to be in first at the beginning of a workout. And when I looked around and because Soph and Will and I were all tied, I was like, uh-oh. And it ended up not being that bad. It wasn't a mistake. But that's what these athletes right here are trying to hang on to, which is consistency. You see Steven in front of us resting while G2 goes. It's not that he's dead or dying. It's that he's trying to be intelligent about his rests to maximize how much work he's getting.
Being smart about it, not blowing those legs up and going to fatigue.
Right.
And just hitting that wall and not coming back from it.
Yep. Because if you get lactic, you're in trouble. And you can see Austin and Brian. You just want to move consistently because it's all, once your legs are gone, you don't get them back. And if you do, you're having to rest like exponentially longer. So it's better to do, I ended up doing sets of 8. I thought my minimums were going to be 10, but 8 I could get a good set, rest a short amount of time instead of do 12 and rest a long time.
Thanks, Leanne.
Leanne in the comments, will you appear? I'm going to read it out.
Yeah.
We got some Cody fans in the chat.
Yeah,
Chinooka, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Nicholas.
Love Cody. He's a great guy.
Cody is a
Good
great
athlete.
guy. And he actually got hit by a car on a motorcycle a couple years ago, I think, like in 2023.
He's doing the Open.
Yeah. I mean, he worked out like the next day with a gaping wound in his leg. He's tough as nails. But Will, you appear to have a hitch in your giddy up after that last wall ball.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I definitely did.
A little optimism. So let's talk about the carry. So we just saw Alan with the ball behind and Cody with the ball on his shoulder. Who do you think has the better strategy, or are they both got a good strategy?
I tried the shoulder carry. Did not like it. I feel like
What Cody's doing?
was what Cody is doing.
I think I did what Cody's doing.
I did.
I know I did, yeah. Oh, Alan's doing it now.
Alan's doing it.
And Cody's going to what Alan was doing.
Yeah, mixing it up.
Yeah.
Because I prefer doing the bear hug,
Yeah.
keep it on my chest. That felt better for me to move on that one. That I felt like it was just pushing me forward, and I couldn't catch my breath.
Did you do your 18 unbroken?
Define
Stepovers, or did you
unbroken.
rest?
then.
Did you? So Alan just set the ball down. Did you do that?
Oh yeah, I kept the ball up the whole time.
Okay.
I didn't want to put it back down.
That's how I was. It was honestly, it felt like a recovery. My legs were obviously burning, of course, but
Look at Michelle yelling at Tony. Michelle's hollering at Tony.
listen, I tell you what, she's and she ain't playing, bro.
You better hurry up,
Tony
Tony.
gonna be sleeping on the couch if he doesn't do whatever she's saying right
You're
now.
gonna be sleeping outside on the front of the gym. You better go, Tony.
She's not making suggestions.
She is Tony.
He's got a judge and a head judge. Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna get a close up on Michelle. We'll go to other athletes. Here's the most intense person in the gym right now.
Look at Michelle. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, make it super
yeah.
obvious.
Yeah.
Dude, she looked like a killer for 3 seconds. Oh my gosh. Thank you
Fussing
for doing
at him.
that. So, Tim, if Dave Castro hired you to program 26.2, what would you program? So, this is obviously not much hinging. It's a lot of squatting, a little bit of shoulder fatigue, but the shoulder is a push function. And then the box over, obviously, just it's legs again. It's quad and calf dominant. I would program. Don't want to be too specific. He's gonna have to look at the clock. But a pull function. I would not be surprised if we saw pull-ups or chest-to-bar pull-ups or bar muscle-ups next week. I would be more surprised. It's very likely. Based on what's been programmed in the open, handstand push-ups, burpees, thrusters, snatch, clean and jerk, those are probably going to come up. But I would expect to see pull-ups. That's going to be one exercise I would put money on that's going to be next week. Handstand push-ups, maybe.
Give me some upper body. Lower body's done.
20 seconds left in this workout.
Leah's shirtless.
Yeah,
He's ready to
Corey
go.
did shoulder. It felt okay. May try bear. I did do bear hug. And I swapped it, and you can see Lee swapping it.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Lee. There you go, bud.
Nice.
Yeah, you're definitely, you called it, Andrew. You know, he posted in the community group on our Facebook how to game this and how you're going to feel during this workout.
Little strategy.
Good
Little
strats, real good strats. We've definitely done workouts way worse than this in the recent, this week and last week. This one, just be smart about it. Game it. Know your limits. Be smart.
Be smart.
Be smart.
Yeah. So, good advice. Yeah, and like Will was saying, and I posted my thoughts. Every week I post my thoughts and just free type. And last night we didn't have power because the tree was down. We had a little gustnado, James Spann said, that destroyed some random building in Trussville.
Yeah, right down the road.
Yeah.
Right down the road.
One building. And we didn't have power till 11. I was sitting there on a hotspot just typing, going. And I stand by what I guessed, At the end of the day, I have a lot of experience competing and programming and doing CrossFit, but you don't really know until you get into the workout yourself and hit those highs and lows. But it was what I thought. Your legs are just tired. Your brain's just going, okay, I got more next time. But once you hit 66, if you hit 66, mentally, you do start to get a little bit encouraged. Like, well, at least it's not.
We're here.
Yeah, it's not 66 again. And for me, the step overs were the easiest part. So I was, once I finished 66, I was like, thank goodness. Even if I don't finish these.
Once we got to the step overs, it was like, oh, okay. Huh. We can make it to the top. And then you make it through the step overs again. You're like, oh, this ain't that bad.
It's not bad.
Not that bad. And I do like the number 66.
Yeah,
For me, it's a Star Wars reference.
Really?
Order 66.
What is that?
Star Wars.
I'm a nerd too.
Execute Order
I feel
66.
bad. This is like they.
It's when the clones took out all the Jedis. Executed by Palpatine. My little nerdy when he said that, I'm like, oh yeah. Execute Order 66.
I'm a nerd about a lot of things. I really don't know Star Trek much.
Star Trek. Star Trek. Hold on a second. We're about to go in that room back there and tussle for a second.
I do know a little bit about Star Wars. I enjoy Star Wars, especially like the episode 2 with Anakin as a kid and the Pod Racer video game on N64, which was really tough.
But really fun.
But the newer Star Wars movies, I can't watch. I can't watch. And then Star Trek,
I've never seen Star Trek.
Yeah, Leanne, I said the same thing. Why not 6 or 7?
That's right. That's right, Will.
If you're at 66, you might as well go 67 and make the kids happy. I mean, the amount of memes, if they wanted memes, what does it say?
Will got angry so fast.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I could tell.
Why not 6 or 7? I don't know, Leanne.
More Lord of the Rings guy. Yeah. Yeah, they just got so slow. So did Star Wars. Like the lightsaber fights used to be so fast and cool. And
They're still cool.
Man, the new one, I just feel like they're like holding it.
Theatrics. It's the sound effects.
When the lady did the hyperdrive through the other ship.
That was sick.
I don't want to get too
sick.
All right, so
We're getting off track.
who says that? Will says I love Lord of the Rings, but Star Wars is king.
I'll see myself out.
It's
She's
a good
done. Okay.
suggestion. If you're gonna do 66, you might as well do 67. But in our next heat, not to get off track, but in our next heat, we have Jeff Davis, Thomas Lammy, Lee Hanby, Donnie Fortenberry, Mercy Powers, Marnette Taylor, Rebecca Thomas, Julianne Hudson, shout out Will, Allison Bruce, Paul Sylvie. And I will say, I'm excited about this heat. Very excited. I'm going to name some names. Jeff Davis. So you'll see him on the far left. That box may be out of frame, but he'll be doing adaptive. He's in a wheelchair. For his box overs, he'll have it. I think he's doing U-turns.
Mm-hmm. Doing U-turns.
And for the wall ball, is it wall ball thrusters?
I talked to Candace, and I think he's doing a wall ball to the 9-foot target with the 14-pound.
No way.
I think. I can't remember, but we talked about it when I first got here.
Okay. That's insane. I don't, if that's true, I would like to go try it myself.
see.
You think you can throw a 14-ball 9 feet?
Oh, no. Not right now. Definitely not. Even when I was fresh, there ain't no way.
So you'll see, and that's the good thing about CrossFit. I'm not plugging CrossFit. There's plenty of ways to exercise, but that's why I love CrossFit is it's infinitely scalable. You'll see Jeff in a wheelchair doing CrossFit, getting the exact same workout, but his workout, his appropriate workout to get healthier, which is what it's all about. I agree with Vicky. If that camera does not got him in frame, I will go down there myself and move it. And I'll leave Will up here for a second to talk because I want to watch him.
His box, I see it right there where Candace is at. The lady in the white shirt's standing right in front of
Okay,
it.
we can see it on frame.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
There he is right there.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to name some of the names. So Jeff Davis was number 1. Lee Hanby, naming her for a different reason. Personally, I think she's going to do great.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say out of this heat and maybe today, she was the most mad about this workout.
She's not happy.
Not happy. Yeah, she's tough as nails. She doesn't give herself enough credit.
Jeff.
But I think she registered for FNL yesterday and took herself out. And Lee, and just registered again today after we gave her some flack. Because I told her, you might as well get it done.
And this is the best time to do it.
Yeah,
You're
so
doing it with your friends.
Jeff Davis, by the way.
You got the community around you.
Yeah.
You got your buddies.
And you'll do it better.
Yeah.
You come up here on a Sunday by yourself, you're going to do 15% worse and feel twice as bad. So another name, Marnette, is, if I was a betting man, if this was Polymarket or any of those betting websites, I would put money on Marnette to do the best in the gym. What do you think? What do you say about that?
If she can get through the 66,
I think she will.
she's going to fly back down.
I think she will.
She's going to do. She's going to be. I can see her definitely getting close to 30. 30 to 30 wall ball going back down.
So I did
maybe through that.
I did 40 wall ball and one box jump step, whatever it's called, box jump step down things, and I think she's gonna beat me.
She can do it. She's got the capacity for it.
I really do. She does high rocks as well. We're gonna I don't want to announce too early, but we'll be offering high rocks this year. She's already gotten certified. We're still working on getting that set up, but we'll have an additional program. So we'll have our CrossFit, obviously, Reboot, Legends, and our fourth most popular one will be high rocks. So we'll offer that. It'll be 6 p.m. starting out, and it's fitness. It's like CrossFit, but more endurance.
A lot of endurance.
A lot of endurance.
A lot of endurance.
Not that CrossFit's worse or CrossFit's better or High Rocks is worse or High Rocks is better. It's just different shape of fitness. People always call and they're like, I want to get in shape. And we ask them, what type of shape? You know, if you want to be very strong, you're probably not going to be very endurance oriented. You're not going to be going for any marathons anytime soon.
10Ks.
And that's me. I'd rather be strong than be able to run, but that's just my preference. Yep. So CrossFit's more my jam, but I want to be healthy, and that's where all four of those programs. Legends is our 55 plus. The average age of Legends is probably 60, 65, something like that. And they do functional fitness just like the rest of our programs, but at a lower intensity and a little bit more rest, a little bit more stretched out. So, but yeah, Marnette. And okay, I'll come MC. The other name I wanted to mention, outside of Julianne Hudson, Will's in the comments, is Allison Bruce. So she's relatively new. She used to own a CrossFit affiliate. She expressed some interest in coaching. So we'll see about that in the coming months. But she's a beast.
Yes, she's very good.
She is nasty. She is tough as nails. And I think she, you know, I probably should have edited this heat and put them next to each other because I'd be interested in her and Marnette.
Hey, if you go MC, you should swap them up.
Oh,
you should go down there and throw them together.
Yeah. So, oh, yeah, Corey. Yeah, absolutely. Magic City Games programmed a 10K as a CrossFit competition. Not the most appropriate thing for CrossFit.
The 10K. The 10K.
You could have done 5K. You could have done 1K. CrossFitters, we run. Everybody's great at running. But 10K?
Yeah, 400 meters.
You're going to know after 400 meters who's winning the 10K. There's not going to be any surprises. But
I'm not winning that 10K.
Yeah, I know Chuck's excited about that 10K.
Dude,
he wants to talk about.
So
I'm going to let Lee come in. I'm going to MC this heat, and then when I come back up, we will I'll text James the giveaway for Drip. So here in a minute, guys, you can win the free giveaway from Drip. You do have to comment, and the way we do it is the first person that comments the right answers wins. They all have to be in the same comment. You can comment as many times as you want. What? Jamie? Sure.
Yeah.
You see me in the comments. But yeah, that's how it works. So comment as many times as you'd like. And the first person to get the right answer is the one who's going to win the Drip. And again, my best advice to you, whatever Will guesses, just guess one higher or lower, and you're going to win because he always misses it by one, or at least he did every week. So, all right, I'm going to let Lee come back in. Tell us how it was, Lee. Thank you.
Come on, Lee. Give us a recap.
Oh, man.
I saw.
Look, here's your recap right here. That's okay. Here's your recap right here. Oh, you see this?
I noticed the shirt was off.
Look. There we go. There's not many workouts where I take my shirt off, but it was blazing down there. So, what better time than the Open, right?
What better time than the Open?
Let me tell you, if you haven't done the workout yet, I don't think I'm going to get up from this chair, for one. And for
scared to
two,
get up.
my arms are hurting very bad. My shoulders got absolutely cooked.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I felt nothing from shoulders, arms, fine.
Yeah.
It was all lower body for me.
I know that I do not like step-ups. Being a shorter athlete, stepping on a 24-inch box, those stopped me dead in my tracks immediately. I was like, oh, no, my legs are destroyed. My shoulders hurt, and I don't want to be here anymore. But it was fun. I might redo it. I don't know yet. No?
Nope, one and done.
Eh,
No, I don't feel cute, and I'm not redoing it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely quad endurance. You know, I've always been told that in CrossFit, if you want to get good competitively, you have to have shoulder endurance and quad endurance. And for me, that was definitely a testament to both of those that I don't have. So that's good to know. But the thing about the Open with me is I feel like there's always one workout that destroys me. And we haven't gotten to burpees yet, which means that this workout shouldn't destroy me. But here we are. It definitely did, and we'll see how I feel on Monday. But yeah, I only
One
did.
and done.
I did Karen, a little bit of Karen action, so it's okay. It's not that big of a deal.
And for me, it was my calves. My
Calves?
calves and my feet. That's why when I back up, step away, take a break, just because my legs, my calves were just done.
See, my calves didn't bother me at all. I was very surprised. All right,
All right, we're getting started.
let me pull up this sheet real quick.
We're lined up. And
Sheet. I got to
Sheet.
emphasize my words. Being a little workout brain right now.
my heart
This
rate's
is-
still up a little bit.
This is like when you're coaching and you tell everybody to grab a bench. And you're like, hey, guys, grab a bench. You have to make sure you specify, really emphasize that in. So we got our next heat starting 10 seconds from now. Couple things cool about this heat is we actually do have an adaptive athlete here. Jeff Davis, you can see him in lane number
Slinging
one.
that ball up there.
He is going to be, I think it's seated 2, lower extremity division within Wadwell. So this is a first kind of for us, but it is super exciting kind of to see that happening. It goes to show that, you know, no matter what kind of part of life you're in, what disabilities you have, anything like that, you can always get some sort of fitness in. And he's doing a great job. He's been with us for quite a little bit of time, so it's cool to see him want to do the Open and be excited about the Open. You can see here he's going to be doing U-turns around that box, which is going to be pretty cool to see. I've always wanted to see this in person. I see this all the time, like on YouTube and stuff, with the adaptive division, but it's cool to see it in person now. So yeah, super cool. But yeah, so in this heat, we have Jeff Davis, lane number 2. We got Thomas Lammy, lane number 3. We got Lee Hanby. Lane number 4 is blank, so you'll see nobody in that lane. Lane number 5, we got Donnie Thorntonberry, followed by Mercy Powers, then Marnette Taylor. I heard y'all talking about her when I walked in.
Marnette and Allison.
Lane 8, Rebecca Thompson, or Rebecca Thomas, sorry. Julianne Hedson in lane 9, Allison Bruce in lane 10, and then Paul Sylvie in lane 11. So almost a full heat here. This is our 4th heat of just the live stream. To note that we did have 2 full heats before the live stream started, as well as all of our morning classes as well. So again, it's cool to see all these people come out and really support and do the workout and watch other people do the workout. So I'm really happy to see that. You know, as a CrossFit community, it's really cool to see everybody come together and do the workout and enjoy the workout, no matter how bad it is. Or, you know, there's always that one person that is like, oh man, I want to do the workout RX, but I have to scale this one. And that's okay, because, you know, we have a community that supports everybody and be able to, you know, cheer on you no matter what division you do, no matter what scales you do. And even if you don't sign up for the Open and you need to do another scale, let's say, for example, we have shorter boxes and a lighter wall ball. Like we can even modify to where if you need to do that, we could do that as well. So CrossFit's infinitely scalable, and then we can scale it down to you however it can be. So kind of going back to what we got going, you see Julianne right there knocking out some wall balls. Wall balls for me, they just felt endless, man. It got
66.
pretty. 66 was
that
bad.
was a long 66.
You know, I feel like I should start doing the workout on Thursdays. That way I can give people a better strategy on what to do. Because I always feel like I have great strategy as far as like on paper goes. But as soon as I go to execute that strategy, it's like, this is the worst idea I have ever done.
Yep. I went unbroken for the first 20.
Yeah, I think that's a bad idea already off the gate. I did it too.
That was bad on my part.
I did it.
I felt it on 30.
It was.
I split 30 up.
Oh, I split 30 up.
I split 30 up, split 40 up, and 66 was just
Yeah.
whatever I can get in.
Yeah. So you can see Allison in the red knocking out some wall balls. Julianne in the blue doing wall balls right now, and then you got Rebecca next to her, just picked up her wall ball and moving through those.
Smart breaks.
Smart breaks.
Smart breaks.
The name of this workout should be renamed. Instead of 26.1, it should be renamed to Managing Your Rest. Just like I was saying earlier, if you were here, this is definitely a workout where if you rest too long, the clock really ticks very fast, and time can go by very quickly.
Mercy with those box jumps.
Learned them yesterday.
Look at her go.
She learned them yesterday. She's a powerful athlete. She was a soccer player in high school, and I believe she played college golf as well. But she's super powerful, super strong.
Yep.
She's been with us for a little while. I know that she is probably dying that this camera is on her, but it's okay. She'll be fine.
Get a close-up on her.
It'll be all right. I saw her look at the camera, and I was like, oh, here we go. And then you got Lee working on those wall balls. And I'm assuming she's going to sit there and just keep telling Sophia, oh, man, I'm dying. I can't do it.
And Sophia's going to tell her, I don't care, keep going.
If you've ever worked out with Lee or heard Sophia work out with Lee, you will know very quickly that she says, hey, I can't do this, or hey, I'm dying. And then Sophia or whoever is working out with her is like, well, I'm dying too. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, we'll die together. Or she'll say I'm dying while she's still doing it.
Oh, yeah.
So she's good. She'll
Very
be fine.
much so.
She's got to hang on to it.
So we got Thomas moving through his, Jeff moving through his. So when I heard about Jeff's standard this morning, I asked Gabriel, I was like, have you tried the standard yet? And he was like, oh, yeah. So I pulled a box over to the rig, and it's a very hard standard to do. It is very, very difficult to do. To throw RX for his division is a 14-pound wall ball to a 9-foot target seated. So very difficult, very shoulder taxing.
Very difficult. All it is upper body, throwing it up.
So we got Marnette starting the set of 66 wall balls.
Already?
66.
Get through it.
Oh,
The
man.
mindset where you need to be right now, especially for Marnette, is smart sets, get through it, get back to that box.
Let me tell you what. Let me tell you about mindset at this point.
Tell me about what was your mindset?
When you get to 66, you have to feel fresh. And I felt like I had done 6 Karens getting to 66.
Fresh? You said fresh?
Yes. You want to get to 66 as fresh as you can. That way you can drive through those sets, stay consistent on those sets, and then keep moving on those sets, which is very hard to do, especially in a workout like this where sets are so high and
There's
everything
Paul.
like that.
Paul said, come on, buddy.
Paul.
He's doing good. I enjoy coaching Paul.
Oh, yeah. Paul was a collegiate football player at Alabama. He was, I believe he was a long snapper, but he spent his whole college career there, which is pretty cool.
Very strong. There goes Allison.
So we got
7 minutes in. They're doing good.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot more fun to watch people do the workout from here than actually do the workout.
Yes.
James is asking, is that a good rephrase? James is asking if I had to no-rep Sophia during her, Roll Tide, Corey.
Roll Tide.
During the workout, and the answer is no. I did not have to no-rep her.
Smart man.
But
Brave man.
But I did get told I was yelling a little too loud, which is okay. But, it's part of it. If you and your spouse do CrossFit together, I recommend that you just let them do the workout on their own and make sure their best friend judges them and not you.
I judged Emily. And I no-repped her first wall ball. I mean, hey, listen.
No. I'm surprised she just didn't restart the workout.
She knew it. At least she was like,
yeah.
I know, Will. You didn't
that's
have
good.
to say it. I'm like,
It's good. You got Jeff crushing those U-turns around the box. I love it.
Oh, yeah. I bet that.
I wonder if he
the
gets
forearms.
dizzy. I would get dizzy doing this.
I would get dizzy and my forearms would blow up.
Yeah. Forearms, definitely.
We got Thomas taking a little break. Lee. Come on, Lee. Here she goes. See, she's fine. You're fine, Lee.
So I'm assuming everybody's probably on their 66s by now. We're probably close to the 9-minute mark. To me, this is where the workout was like, oh no. I feel like I should be going a little bit faster, but
you can't.
my legs are in a sinkhole. So we just got word that Marnette is back on the box for her 18 step overs for the second set of 18 step overs. Well,
Yeah, so when it comes to the ball and holding it with the step overs, it does, in my opinion, make a difference. You really can't find a good, comfortable position. I did not like it.
yeah, my back blew up, my shoulders were blowing up, my legs was blowing up. So
How did you hold it?
I couldn't tell you. I don't really remember, honestly.
I preferred.
I tried to hold it in a bear hug because I was like, this is smart. But then when I stepped on the box, my knee almost knocked the wall ball out of my
Your hand.
arms. So I had to move it to my shoulder.
So I kept it up a little bit higher.
And then when I put it on my shoulder, when I went over the box, it rolled across my back to my other shoulder. And I was like, what is happening?
See, like Allison, if I held it like that, I could barely hang on.
Yeah.
So, and I was hunched over. I couldn't get a lot of air. So
we got Marnette back on the wall ball. We are 9:40 in, which means we have a little over 2 minutes left. Looks like she's probably going to be one of a couple of athletes that gets back to that box if she can get through these 40 wall balls within the 2 minute window. Get back to the box and then hopefully get to that 30 set of wall ball. We haven't had anybody get there yet. So right at 2 minutes. At the 2 minute mark,
Pick it up, buddy.
this is where I start to go, oh no, I should be further, and then not, and this is not good. But,
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. There goes Allison. She's back on the wall ball.
all right, so
Julianne's on her wall ball box overs.
yeah, to me, the whole workout turned into box step overs, surprisingly.
I was happy to get through. This going from 40 wall ball to 66, it messed with me.
Yeah.
It got in my head a little bit. But I'm excited for next week. I'm done. We've done it.
1
We've
minute
been
left.
there.
1 minute, 1 minute.
We got the T-shirt. We're over. It's
Yeah,
over.
I mean, it's just,
Bring
I feel
on
like,
next week.
do what?
Bring on next week.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like it depends on William. Yeah, let's go, Mom. She's crushing it, man. I feel like for me, doing the Open it's a fun thing to do, but the quarterfinals is kind of what I'm looking forward to. So as long as I can get in that top 25%, I'm happy.
There goes Marnette.
So it looks like we got
She
her
got those
moving
40
through
wall
those
ball.
box jumps. Got a little 30 seconds left.
Come
Oh,
on.
man, feeling
Come
those
on.
legs.
Come on, Marnette.
So far, I think Marnette has beat everyone to this point.
10 seconds. 5,
3,
Mercy said,
2,
nope.
1, and
Good job, guys.
done.
Good. Great heat. Great heat.
Great heat. Yeah, so
She's like, get that camera out of here.
good job, Mercy. Hello,
Oh,
Mercy.
he waved.
Oh, perfect. Let's see. I know Lee's going to be dramatic over here. Yep, there she is. Oh, man, actually a
Look,
smile.
smiling.
Look, if there was
Look
one
at her.
person that didn't want to do this workout with all of her might, it's her.
It's her.
Yeah. And then we got
Mustaches alone are
Marnette.
worthy of top 25%. I agree with that
I agree.
statement.
I agree, 100%.
100%.
So we wouldn't be anywhere without all of our spectators that we have. So it's super happy to
Yep.
see all of them here,
It really
out here
helps.
supporting. You know, they
helps out
have
a lot.
lives at home and everything that they could be doing at their house, but they're here supporting us, being a part of the gym, being a part of the community. So it's always super exciting to see them and, you know, be able to have that support for everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So,
It really helps when you're dying on those wall balls.
oh, yeah.
And you hear them cheering you on. So pick it up. I know I heard Lauren Humphreys getting on to me because I was resting too long.
Let me
Lauren.
tell you what. The bad part about me is, for one, I still can't hear out of this ear right now for some odd reason. But for two, I already zone people out when I'm working out, and so having a deaf ear into not being able to really hear anybody, I was lonely on those wall balls for a long time. But it's okay.
It was great.
So make sure, guys, if you are watching, for one, share this everywhere. Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe. You know, we obviously want everybody to be able to enjoy our content, support, you know, even if you can't be here, be able to support us in any way. So most importantly, liking the video, watching the video, subscribing to YouTube, and sharing on Facebook is what we're going for. So make sure you do that. Share it with all your friends, neighbors. We can print out some flyers, you know, post it on their door.
Yeah.
Do like some cold calls, like, hey, y'all need to watch this
I mean,
Friday.
watch this. Watch this live stream.
Yeah, I saw that. So we have some questions for the chat. Do you know if answer all three of these. So if you're here, answer these questions and you can win a free drip. Okay. I'm not sure if Andrew wanted to do this, but we're going to break the rules and I guess I'm going to do it. So let's roll with it.
Roll with it. Up.
Oh, gosh, I thought that was him. Oh, man, my heart dropped. I was about to read these as fast as possible. All right, so first question we have is, how many wall balls are in this workout? If you've been watching, I think I said this probably 6 times earlier. So if you know the answer, make sure you type all the answers in the chat. And again, we have 3 of these. So that's answer number 1, or question number 1. Question number 2 is, how many years has CFT been open? Not in the open, but open.
Open.
I think the number's the same, but
Nope.
just keep it the same.
Got one.
Oh, we got one answer.
I got one.
And
We got
then
2.
last question that we have is, what award did CFT win for the Trussville Tribune 2025 awards? That's a challenging one. That's a challenging one. 13.
13. Corey's on it, y'all. Come on. Well, I haven't seen, what were the answers?
Oh, we don't have the answers.
Oh, we don't
Andrew
have,
has the answers.
Oh.
So I guess he will have to show up at some point. I think I do know the answers, but I don't want to be wrong on the answers. So
Yeah, we know the answers. We're just trying to see if y'all know them.
yeah, that's right. That is right. Bid it Jim is the right answer, actually.
Best
Fun
gym,
fact.
13, 260 wall balls,
260. Stella, I miss you.
246 wall balls, 10 years. Best gym.
I hope you're good. Your dad still comes to the gym. I talk about you all the time with him. So hope all is well. Yeah, so answer those 3 questions. Put the answers in the chat. And I believe we will pick one winner, whoever gets all 3 of those right. Is it whoever gets them right first, or? Yes. Okay, whoever gets them right first. Probably should have started with that. So.
First answer
One
One
comment.
com-
All
oh.
three in one.
Oh.
Didn't say first one to answer all three correctly in one.
Hey, look,
Wow.
that
Answer all three.
we have some loopholes here.
Yeah.
I'm getting some back information here that whoever answers all three in one comment doesn't have to be right.
Does it have to be right?
Just kidding. It does have to be right. James is messing with me back here. But whoever answers all three first comment wins a free drip. Okay. And this
drip.
will be, I believe this is a weekly thing, so we're going to give away one every week. So if you don't win it this week, make sure that you tune in next week for the exact same thing. A couple more things. I don't know if Andrew went over these or not, but we do have a lot of giveaways that we are doing. He said earlier we have upwards to $2,500 of stuff to give away, which we are super duper excited about because we want to be able to give away, as much stuff to the community as we can because the community does so much for us. So the only thing we can do is try and give back as much as possible. But we are giving a couple of things away each week, one being a drip, obviously, as we have that. Another thing that we are giving away, and I think this is an in-person thing, so if you're not here this week, you may want to be in here next week for this one, is we are giving away Rad 1 V2s, which may have been given away during our group picture earlier.
Julie Myrick.
Myrick.
She
looky
got the
there.
Rads today.
So if you show up next week for the group picture, make sure, because that's going to be the same drawing there, make sure you show up and be really, really nice to Chris Jones because he's the one giving them away. And then we got Lisa, who's also giving a goodie basket away each week. So those are our weekly giveaways. So it is happening every week. But we also have a lot of other stuff that is happening. We got stuff from Mockingbird. We got stuff from Fleet Upfitters, Orange Spoon Coffee, J-Bucks and his 3D printing stuff. Horizon's giving away some stuff. So a lot of good stuff happening and a lot of giveaways that we are doing.
A lot of good giveaways.
A lot of good giveaways.
Real nice, real cool ones.
So make sure you show up and then be able to rock it out. Oh, Dottie. That's my girl. Frank won.
Frank won.
Frank didn't
Frank.
win. I'm not letting Frank win. I'm sorry. Sorry, Frank.
Who's
You're not
Frank?
winning. Frank Robeson.
Who's that?
He goes to Huntsville now.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
Frank.
the guy who left us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
Miss you, Frank.
I'm not going to say anything.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, miss you,
exactly.
Frank. Well, I don't miss you, Frank, but you'll be fine. Hey,
Hey.
looky there.
Like they were just here doing the workout.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, man. 563. That is nuts. That's a lot of wall balls.
That's a lot of wall ball.
What's the most amount of wall balls you think you could do in a workout? If it was a partner workout, what's the most amount of wall balls you think you could do?
Like with the time cap or
No. It
Just-
was like
just going
let's say 40-minute AMRAP. It was just wall balls. How many do you think you could do? All right, we're starting the next heat. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm getting sidetracked.
Yeah,
here.
I like that. We're going to think about that. We're going to touch base on that in a second.
All right. Let me scroll back over to this heat sheet. So we have our final heat of the night starting right now. So in this heat, it looks like we have somebody in the first couple of lanes. I don't know who that is.
Who is that?
That's one of the Bruces. So Reboot Athlete
Yes.
that comes to 5 p.m. I believe it's
Trevor
Trevor Bruce. So he's in lane 1, lane 2, or I guess that's lane 3 technically. We have Jared Keckner, and then next to him we got Jenna Wood. Next to Jenna, Autumn. I always call her Autumn Zucchini because I really don't know how to say her last name. So hopefully she watches this later and hears that. In lane 6 we got Perry. Lane 7, Natalie Shores. Lane 8, Ryan Fogg. Lane 9, Victoria Bruce. Lane 10 says Trevor Bruce, but I believe he's in lane 1 now. Yeah. So it looks like lane 10, we actually have Bonnie going in lane 10. And then we have Ryan Harrison that's going to be on the end as well. So a lot of athletes kind of going in this one. We are, again, wrapping up kind of with our last heat here. So super exciting to see. As you can see, that is Vanessa Bruce right there. one of the daughters of the Bruces, like I said, that come to 5 p.m. Reboot. So happy to hear him or have them. Their whole family does Reboot. They are normal 5 p.m.ers. So excited to see them doing the Open, their first Open. So always a fun time to see people try new things and do things that get them out of their comfort zone.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
You got Ryan at the end going to the wall ball.
Oh, yeah.
So he's doing that first set of
of
box
18.
jumps. And here we go.
Oh, man.
He's fun to coach.
He is fun to coach.
He's fun to coach.
He's a great listener.
He is.
He's one of those people that you tell them one thing. It's like, hey, let's work on this one thing and then try and go from there. And he'll do it like that.
It clicks.
And it is fantastic when athletes will do that. So yeah,
Then we got Bonnie. There's Bonnie. Bonnie does. She's done the high rock stuff before, so this should be this is definitely in her wheelhouse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely in her wheelhouse. She should do very well on this one today.
So Bonnie and Marnette are actually on a women's high rocks team together, and they have been doing it for quite a long time. I think they did their first high rocks at the when we were at the church a couple of years ago, and then I think they're planning to do another one here in the near future. So they are constantly working on that and prepping for that and getting ready for it. So this is a great kind of high rocks workout. Like I've said a couple of times, I am a CrossFit nerd and watch a lot of videos when it comes to kind of working out and stuff like this. So one of the things that I did see somebody say earlier is that they think that they are appealing to the high rocks athletes with this workout, giving them a lot of wall balls, and instead of doing something like a run, we have to do box jump overs. That way, you can get everybody involved, high rocks athletes, CrossFit athletes, just normal athletes. So I thought that was an interesting take on a workout like this because it is to me, it was very cardiovascular.
Very.
But again, it was also very muscular endurance, quad endurance specifically. So a lot going on. But I don't know. Interesting.
It is. Yeah, I can kind of see where they're coming from, but I would rather do 100 straight wall ball than 20, 30, 40, 66, and in between the box stuff.
Yeah.
That got me in all the right ways.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry. I get excited and it gets away from me.
Would you... Oh, gosh. Oh, man.
Lock it in, Lee. Come on.
Y'all lost me. Okay.
No, come back. Come back.
Would you rather do, in a workout like this, would you rather do a chipper style? Let's just say, I know there's 256 wall balls in this workout, right? We're not going to say we do a 256. Let's say we do Karen into 70 box jump overs for time. Would you rather do that or do this workout and get kind of where you got?
I'd rather do this.
You rather do this?
I'd rather do this. I like because you can kind of switch gears, focus on two different things.
Do you think if you did that one for time and did this one as your AMRAP, do you think you would get roughly the same amount of reps in a 12-minute window?
I think so.
I've always been very intrigued by stuff like that versus like doing an AMRAP versus like for time. Because like one popular thing that a lot of people have started doing in programming stuff is you'll do an AMRAP of like, 3s ascending, let's just say toes to bar and burpees or whatever. And then it's like, okay, now take your sum of the two and then do that as a chipper and see if it takes you the same amount of time. So it's a cool thing to kind of move with and think about. So, yeah.
It was rough. It was rough.
Oh,
I'm ready to see I'm ready for next week.
I am too.
I'm ready for next week.
I'm very much a high skill kind of athlete. I like things that are very high skill and things that are challenging for a lot of people. And it is, this isn't super high skill, but it is very CrossFit-y.
Very CrossFit-y. And we are halfway
through it.
Halfway through. This is where it's kind of like, okay.
Halfway through the final heat.
The final heat.
I love it. All right, Corey, we'll see you when you get back. Don't worry, we're going to be redoing this workout Monday. So Get ready.
Bring your running shoes.
Yeah. Bring your running shoes for
Get
sure.
ready for the 10K.
Yeah. So a couple of things just to kind of go over while they are still going, because I'm sure we're going to be wrapping up soon. For one, if you did tune in, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you tune in next week. And two, thank you so much for being here. I'm very appreciative of everybody that shows support to us and everybody that gives us love. Even if you couldn't be here in person and you're on the live stream, that still means the world to us. I'm so glad that we have such a good community to be able to support us. We've had obviously a lot of setbacks with the fire and everything. I don't want to kind of hold that over everyone's head because it is past news, and we are in this nice facility now to where
It's
we
good
can
to be
actually
doing it
have
here.
free range.
It's
But
nice.
with all the setbacks that we did have, it is nice to have a community that supports all of us, and we're able to be one big family and support one another in all of our adventures. I know we have a lot of people that are did the Magic City Games and qualified for the Magic City Games. We wouldn't have done that if one person at the gym wouldn't have been like, hey, let's look into this and then organize our magic hour and then do everything to where we have, what do we have, 3 or 4 teams going, and then a handful of individuals that also qualified. So it's super excited to see.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
3 teams, 3 individuals.
Yeah, so it's super exciting to see. I'm glad that we have this community to back us up, and I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. But enough of the sappy talk. Let's keep talking about the
Sappy
workout
talk.
and the 45-minute AMRAP that we're going to do tomorrow on wall balls. Just see how many we can do.
You mean the 45 minutes of ROMWAD?
I'm going to be on that
Pliability?
foam roller tomorrow all day.
You can catch me on the bike and a foam roller.
So you got Bonnie moving on her box step overs. Let's see, I think we just passed probably the 8-minute mark. Yeah,
Yep,
we're at 8.5
8:30.
minutes. So she's probably on her first set.
There goes Ryan.
Thank you, Greg. She's probably on that first set of step overs, going into 66 wall balls, which that's a lonely part of the workout. I
Yes.
swear every time.
Up.
But once you get there, okay, this is probably one of the last set of wall balls that I have to do. So it is going to be fantastic to just kind of move through it and get it done.
Y'all talk louder so that music doesn't.
Demonize you? What do you mean? What do you
It's
mean?
not
Talk
demonize,
louder.
it's Demonetize.
Oh, as y'all can
Yeah.
tell, I'm not very good at English. I'm an engineer by trade, so reading and writing is very low.
It's
on
very low in
my
the totem pole. Oh, Lord.
Speaking is also down there. If y'all haven't realized that yet, I don't know why they let me on this show, but it must be the mustache.
Everybody's looking good. They're grinding away at those wall balls.
Yeah, so we got right at 2.5 minutes. This is the workout for me. This is where you start to look at the clock and you go, okay, I got 2.5 minutes. What can I do to get comfortable in this
I
next
have
2.5
not
minutes?
seen anybody do that yet.
Oh
The
man,
top of head carry.
the water bowl carry.
I like it, Perry. Creative. You're awesome, Lee.
Oh,
he
thank
is.
you.
Lee is very awesome.
Thank you. Oh, there we go.
Demonetized.
Oh, jeez, that's demonetized. There you go.
Demonetized.
Just so you know. Yeah, so oh man, that one got me. So yeah, last heat, they are absolutely crushing it, doing a fantastic job.
Jared.
One thing that I have noticed in kind of this heat is I feel like I haven't seen a lot of people like actually resting. It's been more of a continuous movement pattern the whole time, which is what you want to see. If you watched me do the workout, you saw about probably close to 7 minutes of resting. So it is kind of one of those things to where having that is, a nice thing to see in a heat to where everybody's just having that constant movement and stay moving. So we're probably
Yes.
close to the 1 minute mark. And, the countdown's on now. It's how many reps can you get in this short amount of time and then try and get to that next movement. So we got Ryan moving on
We got
those
Bonnie
step
back on
overs.
some wall ball.
Bonnie on
Is this
the-
her?
Probably 66,
You're
if I had to
66?
guess. If I had to guess. I could be
Ryan's
wrong.
on them too.
Yeah. It looks like we got all 3 of these athletes on wall balls. Super, super glad to see that. Let's see what we got here. We got Ryan. He doing the old open resting pose. I love it. We got
Good
right
strategy.
at 30 seconds.
30 seconds,
And
guys.
this is where you just hold on. Let's just hold on and see what we can do in 30 seconds. Whether we're doing wall ball, whether we're doing step ups, whether we're doing anything, let's just stay moving and grinding through it. You got all the ladies
All
on
the
the wall
ladies.
balls. They put them down. Let's see. I think we have probably 10 seconds left.
Pick them up. Got to go.
And this is their last set of wall balls right here.
This
is
is
where
it.
you just hold on to it and then grind. 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
3,
Come on, Ryan.
1, and done.
Good job, guys.
And then the universal resting pose of any open CrossFit workout is just right on the floor.
Oh, he gave us
Oh,
a thumbs
man.
down.
Man, my I got done with the workout and I was just like that, and my legs cramped up bad. We got Jenna. She always looks so happy to
know.
be done with workouts.
She looks great.
Oh yeah. We got Keckner resting on the box.
He's contemplating his decisions
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. He's like, I don't know if I should have done that.
Oh yeah.
He did great, though. He did good.
Yeah, so with this, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This show is supposed to end at 6, but I may be here till at least midnight because I don't think I can get up.
Yeah, we're stuck here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing this exact same outfit next week because I've been stuck here all week. Just so y'all know. So
I'm terrified to stand up because I don't know what it's going to feel like.
yeah,
It might feel great. It might feel good. You never know.
I sat on the bench downstairs and I had to come up here and I was like, I don't think I can walk up the stairs. I almost had to take the elevator up, which would not have been good.
When we did the group picture, my legs were quivering like a baby deer,
yeah.
man.
Oh,
I was not doing good. But it was a good workout.
Yeah,
I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, it was really good.
Will not redo.
We shall see.
Will not.
We shall see.
Hard no from me.
All right. I think Andrew's coming back in. Let's see if I did anything wrong. There may be a high possibility of it. Let's see.
Probably. We didn't break anything, Andrew.
Maybe.
Holding it down.
All right. So we got Andrew coming back in. And I guess we'll close it out.
Yeah. I was just coming in to say hey and thank you. Just coming in to say hey and thank you. Who won the giveaway?
I don't know.
What?
We were letting you decide.
Yeah.
I didn't went up here.
Well, sorry.
All right. So what I gotta do?
Oh, Sophia said it?
So, guys, what we'll do, if you were on the live stream, it obviously keeps a log of comments. We will go back and look who commented the right answer. I saw on the stream, I don't know if I saw the right answer, but everybody's really close. So somebody definitely got it. Oh, so y'all did see somebody get it?
Oh, no, we just saw a lot of.
Oh, okay. So I'll go in there, and whoever won, I'll find you. And if I don't know who you are, I'll message you on YouTube or something like that.
It's not Frank. I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
What did Frank guess?
I don't know.
Not Frank.
But not Frank.
It can't be Frank.
But I appreciate you guys. We have we actually didn't give enough prizes away tonight, so we'll have to do double prizes next week and week 3. Yeah, because we really had some awesome sponsors. We told them we didn't want their money, we didn't want cash, we wanted prizes for our athletes and for our spectators. So they showed up, and yeah, we'll give away more next week. So
I like it.
without further ado, thank you guys for joining us. And genuinely, this is awesome. Thank you to Horizon and James and Millie and Candace and Tim for filming. Millie, right? Okay.
That's right.
She's shadowing James right now. And she's running it. And thank you to all the judges. We had, I like to keep it under 10 so that we have enough judges, but we had 13 tonight and never had an issue. And that's just a testament to our athletes and our coaches. So thank you guys. And we'll see you next week, 4 o'clock, for 26.2, which is going to be what?
Hopefully a lot of upper body and no lower body.
Turn the mic to your mouth.
I tried.
Rowing, wall walks, and burpee over rower.
Muscle up, thrusters, burpee over rower.
But no
Where's your rowing?
Huh?
Where's your rowing?
There's no rowing.
Why would you have a rower and no
There's
rowing?
no rowing.
You saw it first here.
Goodness gracious.
When everybody's surprised, he knew it was rowers over burpees over row. Maybe it might be rowers over burpee.
Bench press.
Yeah, there's
With
not
the
there's chances
rower.
to bench- I'm gonna say pull up. I'm gonna say pull up, chest to bar, bar muscle up. It's one of those variations. I wouldn't say double unders, maybe handstand push up, but I would say wall climb before handstand push up. So, yeah, we'll see. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week.
Hasta la vista.